Welcome back to day 2 of AUSA Global Force Symposium in Huntsville, Alabama. My name is Ashley Roque and I'm the Senior Land Warfare Reporter with the publication. Today, it's been full of more news and more interviews, and here's just a peek of the few stories that we are covering. First up, BAE Systems announced that major changes at its York, Pennsylvania facility to ramp up production of 2 vehicles. The first is the Army's Armored Multi-Purpose Vehicle line, and the second is the Marine Corps' ACV. On AMP-V, still no word on full rate production, but once it comes, the company is planning to ramp up to just over 190, potentially 197 vehicles per year. And it's also going to have to ramp up ACV. In order to do that, it's decided to move production out of other vehicles that are currently on the line. Next up, the Army's research and development justification documents for its FY24 budget requests still are not available online, at least not all of them. However, Army Acquisition Head Doug Bush says, don't expect to see a huge shift in plans to change research and development on the Abrams line. While the Army is still deciding on what to do with its future SEP V4 and potentially a different line of a main battle tank, there is not a major investment scheduled to begin in 2024. Could possibly change if priorities change and Congress adds money, but for now there is no funding for that. In other news for the show this week, the Army has been talking about Ukraine and refilling its stockpiles, not unexpected. And the Army Undersecretary has reaffirmed that by 2028, it wants to boost production 6-fold of its 155mm artillery shell rounds. Those are the ones being used in Ukraine daily. In order to do this ramp up, they are looking at ramping up production around the country, as well as putting facilities in Canada. In other news from the show today, the head of Army Futures Command, General James Rainey, announced that there will be a new cross-functional team set up here in Huntsville, Alabama. More details on that tomorrow. Thanks for joining Breaking Defense for a peek at day 2. More stories online and more coming for the rest of the week. Tomorrow, we're going to take a quick look at some of the contested logistics topics that have been going on this week.